Trooper leaders is Rob. It's last day of July 31st, 2013. And I haven't done a video in a couple weeks, so I wanted to do a video to, record my haul for the last couple of weeks or so. So, chronicle my collection. I guess that's what I'm doing with these videos, so. But it's fun to do, so that's what I do. So cool. Let's start off with some Blu-rays. First Blu-ray I'm showing here is Lone Wolf McQuade with Chuck Norris, Dave Carradine. Pretty cool movie. It's, very action-oriented, corny, but it's very just cool. It's all those Chuck Norris jokes of like what he does and funny jokes you hear and read those books. It's gotta be based on this movie because I watched this movie and it's just so. He's so like superhero basically in the movie, so pretty badass Chuck Norris movie. So Lone Wolf McQuade, highly recommend if you're into 80s corny action films. So very cool. Other Blu-ray I picked up I haven't watched yet. Just League Flashpoint's Paradox. I heard it's good, and I picked it up yesterday, and I'm gonna check it out. It came in this box, big box here for Best Buy. Because it came with this little, I don't know what you call it, a little statue, little figure, whatever, but about 3 inches big. It has a little base, arms articulate, and so has just up and down, and so has the head. Which I can't do right now. Oh, there you go, a little bit, yeah, but yeah, cool little figure. So there you go. So yeah, another thing that I picked up are combos, which I pick up every week, pretty much. Last week I picked up Batman Superman New 52, issue number 2. I haven't read the first one either. I have both, but Batman Superman, and that's always cool. And if you haven't heard, they're making a movie about it out for 2015 from Warner Brothers. They announced it at Comic-Con this year. Picked up an old issue of Kenny Avengers number 3, which I missed. Read all the rest of them. I'm up to date on this, but missed number 3. So I just for being a completionist, picked up this issue. New Avengers number 8, which I don't really pick up, but it's a Prelude to Infinity, which I'm collecting right now, all the Prelude to Infinity issues, because I'm a big Infinity guy. Infinity God's favorite series of all time, so it's got to be something similar to it. So yeah, cool. Another one I picked up is Uncanny Avengers, the new one, number 10. I haven't read this one, so I have to read this. And these are the 4 horsemen of the it's Apocalypse, but they're his kids. They're the horsemen of those. I forgot the name of those kids, but yeah, it's the 4 horsemen. Another issue I picked up was number 1, Hunger. It's a offshoot off the Age of Ultron storyline, with Galactus goes into the ultimate universe from the regular universe and alternate dimensions stuff. So it starts eating up world from different universes. So very cool, one of my favorite characters. So I have to get. I already saw it. This week I picked up, which today actually, annual Batman number 2. It's a 0-year storyline. So I haven't read none of the 0-year stuff. I have them, but I just haven't read them. So this is the 3rd one out so far. Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. With I'm up to date on this. I read all the first 4 issues and a little offshoot origin thing about how the group got together. I forgot the name of that issue, but Angela, a new character in this series. It's a Spawn character, I believe. So cool. This is from these 2 I bought this week. Next 2 I bought this week, but they're from last week actually. That I somehow missed. Secret Origin of Tony Stark, number 13. Iron Man. Yeah, got them all. I just haven't read them. Got a backlog on this series, and I gotta get on it. Slow on that one. And finally, Trinity War, Justice League Dark number issue 22, and this is part 3 of part 6. So, yeah, this is a big miniseries right now at DC. So, definitely to read. I haven't read the other first 2 as well. Man, I'm going to really catch up. Let's see what else we got here. I'll show the one action figure I actually picked up yesterday. DC Comics Unlimited Darkseid. Very cool character. Darkseid is one of my favorite characters as well, with Galactus and Thanos and Omega Red. I like villains. They're usually my favorites. I like some superheroes, but prefer villains usually. They just look cooler. So that's the card. That's the looking package. I will open up in a minute after I finish the other stuff, and I'll come back to it and show how it looks open. And yeah, very cool. And there you go. Let's see what else here. These are magazines from last week. Let me show you. I got previews for August. Velvet's on one side, and on the other side is Avengers Endless War. I don't know what that's about, but I always get this every month. Previews keeps me up to date on what's going on, all the new stuff. It's a heavy book. It's actually hurting my arm holding it up. It's pretty thick. What else here? Action Figure Digest issue 198. It's from like last year or something, but if I'm mistaken, they're not, I don't know if they're making this anymore, but no, they are. No, it's not from last year. It's 2011. I just realized, but it was. I know I don't have it, so I tend to collect these when I see them. So cool issue. And this one I've been looking for at the hobby shops here, and I live here in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia right now, and I was out in California. I went to San Francisco, and I found this one at a hobby shop out there. It's called Hobby Japan. It's a Japanese magazine, pretty much like 95% all Japanese, the issue. I don't know how Japanese. I know a couple words, some numbers, but that's about it. But very cool magazine. It just, shows tons of all the new figures. Here, see, it shows the new, Square Enix Street Fighter 4 figure. This is Gaio and Ibuki. Very cool magazine. I guess it says it's been around since 1969. This magazine, and some Godzilla stuff. It was quite expensive for a magazine, but I always wanted to get an issue, and this is the newest one. This is August. So, a lot of mecha. I'll show this bigger. A lot of like these Gundam Warrior, Robotech kind of figures, which I'm not really into, but I think they're very cool. You just can't buy everything, but yeah, I really like this magazine. So many cool pictures, and it shows me the whole Mecha Warrior scene in Japan. What's the newest and greatest? And they do show some American toys, like Sideshow and stuff like that. Let me see here, one sec. I had to go for a minute. I was interrupted. But yeah, I was talking about Hobby Japan. Very cool magazine. Highly recommend if you're into mechas or anything cool toys, Japanese stuff. If you could find it, I know you could order it, but I'm not gonna really order it. If I saw it, I'll pick it up, and I saw it, and wow, I had to get it. Cool, very cool. I like it a lot. So that was last week's toys, which I magazines I picked up in a cool comic book shop in San Francisco, California. Some of those comics and those magazines I showed, and showing now the magazines for this week. Starting off with Horror Hound. Does a good article on King Kong 80 Years retrospective. Very cool cover. It goes into the Shogun Warriors figures from the 70s. I bought the last issue and I bought this issue. Digging this magazine. Very like this magazine a lot. Very good magazine if you're into monsters or horror movies or just cool stuff in general sometimes. So very cool. And this one right here I've been waiting for because I've seen the cover before and I wanted this one. Well, that's Famous Monsters issue number 269 for September, October of this year. And it's a Godzilla, Mechagodzilla, Megalon, Mecha-Kaiju Menace. Long title. Very cool cover. There's what's his name? Something, I can't remember. I forgot his name, but he has a funny song. But yeah, very cool cover. I gotta read these. I haven't read these yet. Got the new Star Wars Insider with a very cool cover on celebrating 30 years of Return of the Jedi with Mark Hamill on the cover. Little guest editor Warwick Davis. There you go. With other stuff. I always pick this up when I see it. Well, monthly, yeah. I pick it up every month. And finally, but not least, for the new magazines this week, is this guy, 3D World. And the reason I picked this one up today is that, let me see here. This is going to be my new adventure. My new road in life here, you could say. I'm going to get into 3D animation and graphics, which is the name of the program I'm joining at a school in Burbank, California, which I'm moving to for the school. And so Video Symphony School. And this is a program I choose, and it's a very cool magazine that goes into the industry of 3D animation. Just, I'm trying to get some reading material just to, not totally walk in there with no clue. So I always have an idea. Planning to take some workshops before I even get there. I gotta take some macOS workshops and stuff like that. There's an article on this tablet, which, here it is, called the Wacom Cintiq 13 HD. And see right there. And what it is the tool that I'll be using at the school. One of the tools, I guess. But this one will be my tool, personal machine with the digital pen, and looks really nice. I can't wait to get my hands on this. And yeah, this is gonna be my new thing. I'll be diving into the 3D animation, and I saw this magazine today, and I was like, it's a little pricey, the magazine, but I had to pick it up just to, get myself acclimated into what I'm about to do. So, very cool. So yeah, magazines. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna open this toy, so let me open this toy. Be one sec. Okay, I'm back. I opened up the figure. This side looks open in my hand. Very cool. Good size. I've seen some video reviews and I agree, the shoulders are just insane. That's crazy. Like it. So, yeah, there you go. So let's open. And sorry for the long video. It's way too long. But I had a lot of stuff to review. Not review, just show. So, yeah. Laters. Soon.